Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Avax. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, it's going to be in the top right hand corner of the video. Watch that before watching this one so that you have more context. Now, in the last update, I did give you a couple of support levels and pretty much all of them were met. So I did give you this white trend line over here. I'm just going to change its color so it stands out. So this yellow trend line was a support line that we've been holding since November 9th. So we had a bounce November 9th. From there, we had a move to the upside. We went back to it in December, had a couple of bounces from it, consolidated above it, had another bounce to the upside. And each time we had a bounce to the upside, we hit this white trend line on top of us. So then we came back to it once again in January. We had another move to the upside from there, but this time we got rejected from the 20 EMA. And then when we started coming back to the yellow trend line once again, we didn't hold it as support and we broke below. And you had another support level here at $70.80. We broke below that, even back tested it as resistance, got rejected back down, all the way down to $60.50. So we've gone there even below $60.50 one time, two times, three times, and right now we're potentially landing on that zone once again. So even if you bought in at this level, you had a chance to take profits at 20% gains with that little relief rally that we had. So essentially what happened here is we were in a descending triangle over here. Let me show you. So you're printing lows over here on the exact same level, but the highs are lower each time, right? So this is a descending triangle and it's a bearish reversal pattern. So most of the times you break to the downside out of this pattern, and that's exactly what happened here. So if you want to target this pattern, if you want a technical target from this pattern, then you take a trend line from where the triangle was created to the very bottom of the support zone here. And then you drag it all the way down to where the breakout occurred. And that will get you your target. So basically what we have right now is a target on the 786 here on the large Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so that is our target. That is what we're going to be looking at right now. Okay, $41. Never have round numbers in your buy orders. It's a lot safer to have something like 40.3 rather than 40.00, you know. That's a little tip for you. But here you can see that once we broke through the 786 over here back in September, we never back tested the 786 as support. So this could be a back test that we're looking for here. $40.63 is the exact price of the support, but I'd buy somewhere at $42. So there's still a potential, let me give you that. There is still a potential 34% pullback on Avax. And I think we are going to get there more likely than not. Hopefully we won't. Obviously, I do want the bull market to continue, but the bull market cannot continue if we don't have these corrective waves. So $41, $42, $43 is your nice support here for Avax. And we are still targeting $192. And after that, we're targeting $393.50. That's the 1.618 and the second fib levels, respectively. Now, let's jump into the daily RSI. So the last update that we had on Avax was on January 19th. And you can see that we broke below this white trend line that was holding us as support here multiple times. And we went all the way down into the oversold here below the index of 30 on the daily chart. So that was a great indicator to buy into Avax. And yeah, so still good dollar cost averaging opportunities here for Avax. You can put a little bit here at $60.50, so we can potentially have a relief rally and get rejected from one of the previous support levels now turned into resistance, right? You can either get rejected from the yellow support trend line or the top resistance trend line of the descending triangle here, or you can even get back into the triangle and start pumping, right? That happens sometimes too, but I don't think that with all the, Bitcoin volatility in the market right now, I don't think altcoins are going to be, in the green anytime soon. And that's a good thing for us because we want to dollar cost average on this channel. We want to buy the dips as much as possible. We are with that smart money. But let's jump into the Binance chart now. Now, jumping into the Binance chart, so we do have on the 4-hourly chart right now, we do have a bearish pattern playing out once again. So this is a bear flag. So basically here is your starting point of the capitulation. Here you have the move to the downside. This is basically the pole of the flag. And then you start a channel up pattern. This is basically a channel to the upside. And as you can see right now, you're starting to lose that channel. And how do you target that? Is you take the pole and place it at the breakout point. So this can end up being a wick, right? Just like it was over here. But if not, and we continue breaking down, this gives us a target at $40 over here. So this is basically the same target that we have out of the descending triangle on the previous chart. So it's all pointing towards the fact that we're coming to $40 roughly on Avax. And that is a good thing for any of you who want to get into Avax for the long term, who want to stack their bags, have some buy orders here at $40 ready and set to go. And we do have this Fibonacci setup over here with a swing high in September and a swing low in October. We had our 1.618 target here at $105, and we went all the way up to $142. And I did have this fib up. And as you can see, if you paid attention to the targets, you paid attention to the videos, and you wanted to swing trade or take some profits at least, then you had these multiple great buying opportunities. So from the all-time high, Avax right now is down 63% with another 35% potentially incoming. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the markets. Obviously, every dip that I get, I'm buying it as much as I possibly can. All the buy alerts are in the Patreon. Feel free to check that out. The link is going to be in the description. But let's jump into the oscillators here. So I would wait for the stochastic RSI to bottom out in the oversold zone. So we're getting a bearish cross to the downside here on the stochastic. So once you end up below the index of 20 out of the purple box, that's when I'd be buying based on the 4-hourly chart. But I would look at the weekly chart as well. Let's jump into the weekly chart, see what's going on over here. So on the weekly chart, I would target the 55 EMA because that's a strong support zone after you lose the 20. So we potentially can have a bounce off of the 55 EMA. We still haven't done that with this pullback. So as you can see, the chart on the weekly chart looks very, very bullish. This is nowhere near a bear market, but obviously right now Bitcoin is on a cusp of entering the bear market, but that still hasn't happened. But for that to happen, Bitcoin needs to lose structural support, needs to lose key support levels. So on the weekly for Avax, look for the 55 EMA. On the stochastic on the weekly, you can see that we are in the oversold, which means it's a great buying opportunity right now. And jumping into the MACD on the weekly, we just printed a bearish cross over here. And this basically means this is a lagging indicator, obviously. So this just confirms the trend. So here we started the downtrend before January 1st, really here, right? When did we start the downtrend? So we got the bearish cross January 3rd, basically, right? And we started the downtrend all the way here, December 27th. So this is just a confirmation indicator. So if you sold based on this, you can potentially buy in right now at a discounted price. And on the weekly RSI, we were overbought back here in November. Great selling opportunities here. I was telling that I'm not buying into Avax right now. This is a great take profit zone for me. And for those of you who took profits, great. But that is pretty much it for Avax. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to check out the Telegram chat with a great community. We have a Discord server as well with constant crypto news updates and technical analysis requests. And we do have a Patreon. Buy, sell alerts, low cap, gem calls, TA videos, TA requests, all that good stuff is in there. Great way to support me and a great way for me to give back to those who support me. So thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.